Okay, so this is warm-up one. Warm-up one is to be performed before every workout during phase one of your workout, okay? So you're gonna perform each one of these, as I say, in the same sequence. Don't mix them up. They're done a certain way for a certain reason. First thing we're gonna do is we're going to use our foam roller, okay? A foam roller is a cheap piece of equipment that we have here for a self-myofascial release. We're not trying to massage ourselves, we are just trying to induce blood flow into the muscle. So, what we want to work on more importantly is everything behind us, okay? So, you will do 5 to 10 passes. What I mean by passes is, we're gonna roll back and forth on that one muscle group 5 to 10 times and that's it, okay? I'm gonna start with my left side. I'm gonna roll on my left butt cheek. I can either put my foot up like this, or I can keep my foot down. I'm gonna roll to the top, to the bottom. Top, to the bottom. Top, to the bottom. All right? Once I roll my butt cheek, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go to my hamstrings. Then I'm gonna go to my calves. You can do the outside of the calf and the inside of your calf, just like you can do the outside of your hamstring and the inside of your hamstring if you prefer. Once I finish my calf, I'm gonna move over to the right butt cheek, then the right hamstring, then the right calf, all right? Once I finish both sides, I'm now going to roll down into my lower back for this portion. Keep my chin tucked and roll. Once again, we have two large muscles that run down your spine, so you can stay on the right side, and then you can do it on the left side if you wish, or you can just do it up and down at the same time. Then I'm going to move to my upper back. My upper back, I'm going to keep my hands above, roll to my neck, and then down. Neck, and then down. Once I do my upper back 5 times, I'm going to roll to my side, do my lat, and my rhomboids. All right? You're going to do both sides. That is our whole upper back, okay? Now, you can also do the front. You can do your quads. You can do the inside or the outside. Now we're going to get into the mobility part of the warm-up. Using our foam roller, we're going to find the sweet part middle of our back. We're going to put our hands on the side of our head and rock back. Driving your elbows far back as possible. You're going to do that 10 times, all right? That's some thoracic mobility. Once you complete all that, we'll now move into the next portion. Now you have cat-cows, and you have 10 of these. Make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are shoulder width. I'm going to extend my low back and head up, and then pull my hips in and push my upper back up and tuck my chin. Cat, cow, cat, cow. You can perform that 10 to 20 times. If you feel that you're stiff somewhere, definitely do it 20 times. Once we perform that, we're going to get our stick. Well, I guess we're already on the ground. We get our stick. We're going to lay face down with our forehead on the ground, and we're going to mimic like we're doing a shoulder press. So it's going to look like this on the ground. I want to practice on keeping my shoulder blades packed down. I don't want to hype them up. I always want to keep them packed. like this, okay? That's important because we're gonna switch it up on the next phase. So, right down. You do 10 to 20 of those. Next, we're going to do an overhead squat. Remember, it's a warm up. Keep our hands wide. We're going to position our feet shoulder width. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. I want to make sure that my arms are in line with my ears. They're not like this, and they're not like this, okay? You can do that 10 times. From there, you're going to now do a lunge with an overhead reach. I'm going to lunge with my right leg, my left knee drops, and I'm going to reach over my top leg, then come back. I'm going to do that 10 times on each side. After that, we're going to come down to our knees. I'll show you both ways. This is the last one for the warm-up. This is kind of like a modified push-up, kind of prone cobra type of thing. So I'm going to roll myself into a push-up and then roll myself back into a lat stretch, okay? And I'm going to make that one movement. We're going to do that 10 times. So I'm going to start like this, my hands and fingers spread out, and I'm going to turn my elbows out like I'm trying to force my armpit to go into the ground, like this. I'm going to come up to a close grip push-up, back down to my knees, down. Then from there, you would start your workout. So, if you feel like you need to get moving a little bit more than that, you can then start to perform some leg swings, such as more dynamic 10 swings like this, 10 swings side to side, on both sides. And then for your movements, obviously, as always, start with a 2 to 3 light warm-up sets before getting into your working set weight, okay? All right, so warm-up 1, perform it in front of every workout for the first phase.